Hey, what's up, y'all? And it is time. Let's see. Week 13 of the 2024 NFL season is in the books, and we're gonna talk about it. And then, of course, we got to start with Alabama and Oklahoma. Yep, Alabama, your season is over. And I mean, it's actually over. Get 3 losses, probably not making the playoffs. So, but I mean, what happened? Yeah, 24-3. This is the worst that I have seen Bama play uh, since they got blown out by Clemson in the 2018 national championship. Yes, DeBoer is not Saban. Saban would have never let this happen. But DeBoer would. I don't know what's going on. How they're so inconsistent. They're beating, Georgia. Destroying LSU, but to getting blown out by Oklahoma. And this is only OU's second SEC win. Anyway, I guess I'll tell you what happened. Jalen Mildew happened. Yep, Mildew, 3 interceptions. It was like 11 out of 26 on his passes, like 6 yards per attempt. That's just terrible. 7 rushing yards on 15 carries for Milrow. So that's averaging like half a yard per carry. He was sacked a bunch of times. Um, I mean, uh, I mean, one of those interceptions was a pick six. The other one was basically a pick six. It set Oklahoma up inside the 15. And Bama no touchdowns. Mildew did throw a touchdown pass, but it was to the wrong team. I'm saying that Mildew was Oklahoma's best player. Really, really, Bama should have had a touchdown. Ryan Williams caught a touchdown, but the refs flagged him for illegal touching. They said he was covered up, but then they showed the replay. He's clearly not, covered up. The announcers agreed. Yes, and the rules expert agreed that was a horrible call. But it wouldn't have mattered. It would have just been 24-10 instead of 24-3. Oklahoma just ran all over you. 260 rushing yards. Bama 70. Anyway, Oklahoma now bowl eligible. This looks like Brent Venables not getting fired. And yes, of course, OU fans stormed the field and got a fine. that was not guess there were many field stormings on Saturday. Yes, lots of upsets, lots of broken parlays. Uh, yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, Vegas made a killing on Saturday. In Anyway, yeah, okay. So now we're talking about embarrassing losses. How about Colorado? You lost to Kansas 37-21. I mean, yeah, I mean Colorado, I mean you looked like you did last year. I mean, I thought I thought I was watching last year's Colorado team that went 4-8. I mean, it looked like you reverted back to the beginning of the season when you got blown out by Nebraska. Almost lost to North Dakota State. But yeah. I mean, I guess Colorado, I mean, still technically does have a chance to make it to the Big 12 title game, but they need a lot of but they need a lot of help. There's like a 4-way tie, and you're at the bottom, so. But yeah, I mean, Travis Hunter had 125 yards and a touchdown. Was it 2 touchdowns? Anyway, whatever. Can we stop with the Travis Hunter for Heisman talk now? I mean, he might be the best overall athlete in college football, but I mean, he's just not putting up Heisman numbers. I mean, he's not he's not the best receiver. He's not the best corner. I mean, yeah, he plays both ways, offense and defense, which is unheard of these days. But I mean, it used to be more common. So, but anyway, how about Kansas though? I'm starting out 1-5, and now you've won 4 of your last 5. I mean, first team ever to beat 3 ranked teams in a row, and still have a losing record. But anyway, yeah, Kansas just pulling off upsets. Kansas, destroyer of worlds. They're not going to the playoffs or the Big 12 championship, but they're deciding who does. So wins against Iowa State, BYU, now Colorado. Of course, also beat Houston. Should have beat Kansas State. I mean, almost all of Kansas' losses are by less than 7 points. You did lose to TCU by 11, but yeah, you just need to beat Baylor and you're bowl eligible. Back to Colorado. I mean, you just got ran over. I mean, 330 yards for Kansas, over 200 on the ground for Devin Neal. Just ran all over Colorado's defense. So yeah, Colorado just not that good. Anyway, let's go to, oh yeah, how about, yeah, Florida. Excuse me, yeah, sorry. Ole Miss. You lost to Florida. Yep. Yeah, Florida is now bowl eligible. Yep, gonna beat Florida State, so it's looking like um, 7-5, and it looks like Florida's athletic director made the right decision to keep Billy Napier. I mean, Florida a lot better than I thought they would be. I mean, I thought they would go 4-8. That's 3 games better. Pulling off 2, big upsets toward the end of the season. Lagway coming back next year. You're gonna keep this recruiting class together. But anyway, yeah, Florida beats Ole Miss 24-17. Ole Miss, your season is over. Literally. Yeah, you're not going to the playoffs. Yeah. I mean, in fact, that Ole Miss. I mean, you had everything in front of you. Playoffs on the line, and you shit the bed. I mean, Lane Kiffin just, coaching negligence. I mean, yeah, do what the chart says, and we start calling him Lane Chart Reader. Anyway, you should have just taken the points on both of those field goal opportunities, and then you also had a missed field goal. So I mean, all 3 of those, field goals that could have been 26-24. But yeah, you're supposed to take the points. And then sort of a last chance to win the game. Dart throws an interception in the end zone, and then with only like 20 seconds left, a desperation interception at the very end. But anyway, so what else? Yep. Indiana goes down to Ohio State, 38-15. Yeah, so 23 points. Really thought that that Indiana could be competitive in this game. I knew Ohio State was gonna win, but I thought Indiana could at least compete in this game. But anyway, Indiana got exposed. But thanks to Bama and Ole Miss losing, you're still going to make the playoffs. All you got to do is beat Purdue. So it's been a great season for Indiana, and it's still not over. So as for Ohio State, yeah, this is a good win for Ohio State. I mean, Indiana was undefeated, and you blew them out. So anyway, let's see what else. How about yes, of course, Auburn beating A&M 43-41 in 4 overtime. Yeah, this was a great game. It started out, Auburn was up 21-0 early in the second quarter. A&M came back and actually took the lead. Like 31-28 lead. And then Auburn got a field goal that Ian Vachon got a field goal to send it to overtime. And then, let's see, and then A&M gets the ball first. They score a touchdown. Then Auburn gets the ball, score a touchdown. Go into second overtime. They both kick field goal. It's an Auburn field goal. Yeah, Vachon field goal. And then Randy Bond field goal for A&M. And then, of course, you start having to trade 2-point conversions. Right, both teams fail in 3 OT, 4 OT. Auburn makes theirs. Jarquez Hunter runs it in, and then A&M fails on theirs. So yeah, this was a big win for Auburn. Just need one more win. Right. You have to win the Iron Bowl to make an actual bowl. And I don't know what version of Alabama is going to show up, especially after getting curb stomped by Oklahoma. Let's see, next, anything else to talk about? Let's see, about Georgia Tech, NC State. Georgia Tech wins 30-29. Tech held a 9-point lead twice. Just terrible fourth quarter defense. NC State scored three touchdowns in the fourth quarter. At the end, Aaron Philo, puts on his superhero cape, and he leads a touchdown drive. Runs it in for the touchdown, and then missed field goal from NC State at the end. But anyway, but still, so good job. It's like you won, but you still gave up like 250 rush yards to NC State. But anyway, let's see, still a win. 7-4. Anyway, let's see what else. How about of course, Notre Dame just destroyed Army, exposed them 49-14. This was Army's worst loss since Little Bighorn. But anyway, let's see. Army should drop out of the top 25. Literally. Your best wins against East Carolina, 7-4. So one win against a bowl eligible team. But anyway, it was fun while it lasted, Army. But we knew this was going to happen. anyway, let's see what else. Yep, Washington State. Yeah, you lost to Oregon State. How? How'd you let this happen? I mean, Oregon State is horrible. I mean, they were on a 5-game losing streak, but somehow, some way, Oregon State found a way to win. So, congratulations, Beavers, on your Big 12 title. But anyway, let's see what else. Yeah, 41-38. I mean, this is sad. I mean, Washington State started out what, 8-1. Well, now you're 8-3. So anyway, what else? Let's see. Yeah, UNLV beat San Jose State 27-16. And even better for UNLV, Colorado State lost to Fresno State 28-22. So now that means that UNLV is now is now in line to get a rematch with Boise State in the Mountain West Championship. Anyway, how about BYU and Arizona State? Yep, great game here. It was like Arizona State started out up like 21-0, and then BYU came back and almost won the game, but I mean, never even should have been that close. I mean, 2 turnovers on downs. I mean, you had 4th and goal from the 1, already up 21-3. I mean, you should have just taken the field goal right there and erased the field goal that BYU had at the end of the half. Yep, you went for 4th down, passed up another easy field goal opportunity on a 4th and goal. So yeah, that's really 34 points that you could have had. Anyways, now this was really weird. I mean, you got 2nd and goal from the 3, and the quarterback, yes, Sam Leavitt runs backwards like 20 yards. And then he like runs backwards again. He ran backwards for I guess like 10 yards and went down. And then he runs back for another 10, 15 yards. Now it's like 4th and goal from the 40. You're just trying to tick out the clock. I mean, just go for the touchdown there. I mean, just score the touchdown. Go up by 2 scores with less than a minute to go. But anyway, so you just take a delay game, and now it's 4th and goal from the 49, and then you just throw the ball. Yep, Leavitt just drops back and then just chucks it, and just throws it deep. But then the ball hits the ground with 1 second left. There were zeros on the clock. Arizona State fans rushed the field, and then they had to clear the field because they reviewed it, saw there was 1 second left, and then let BYU do try a Hail Mary, which didn't work. But anyway, yeah, some very some terrible coaching decisions from Kenny Dillingham. But anyway, Arizona State, yep, is now on top of the Big 12. So right now, it's looking like an Arizona State BYU rematch according to the current Big 12 standings. So looks like we could be seeing these two again in 2 weeks. Anyway, let's see anything else. Let's see. Texas beat Kentucky 31-14. But I mean the bigger news is that Quinn Ewers was hurt in this game, so he had to bring in Arch Manning. I think he hurt his ankle. So yeah, don't know what the status for his status for the A&M game is going to be. Which yeah, that's a big concern. But anyway, what else? Yeah, about Nebraska beats Wisconsin 44-25. Yep, the Huskers are bowl eligible for the first time since 2016. Yep, the long-suffering fan base rejoices. I'm Wisconsin's still looking for that 6th win. They'll have to beat Minnesota. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, Michigan gets bowl eligible. They just absolutely obliterated Northwestern, 50-6. It's like where has this been all year? But anyway, Michigan, yep, going from national champions to going 6-6. You know how far the mighty have fallen. Anyway, let's see anything else on this list. How about LSU beat Vandy 24-17, snapping a 3-game losing streak. Good job, LSU. It looks like LSU and Brian Kelly, have managed to stop the bleeding. This looks like Burger King not getting fired, but I'm gonna feel like if the season had gone completely off the rails. If you had lost to Vandy and then Oklahoma and finished 7-5, I think Kelly probably would have gotten fired. But anyway, and how about USC beat UCLA? Is 19-13. Yep, to get bowl eligible. UCLA has been eliminated from a bowl game. Anyway, let's see. Got some more extra games here. Let's see. Missouri beats Mississippi State 39-20. I mean, poor Mississippi State. Still winless in the SEC. Anyway, next about Boise State, struggle win against Wyoming, 17-13. Ashton Jeanty still had 150 yards and a touchdown. He did get hurt in this game and leave, but he came back in and looked fine. On that go-ahead scoring drive for Boise State, he had 15-yard carry, 20 yards, and then 15 yards. So yeah, he looked fine to me. Jeanty has one more game to impress the Heisman voters. He has to have a big game against Oregon State to have any chance of winning the Heisman. Anyway, let's see what else. Let's see. Yep, Iowa State beat Utah 31-28 to keep their playoff hopes alive. I think they need either Arizona State or BYU to lose a game, and of course you got to beat Kansas State. And now let's see, yeah. I mean Utah. Yep, now eliminated from a bowl game. They were the preseason favorite to win the Big 12. Now they're not even going to a bowl. All right, let's see. Duke beat Virginia Tech 31-28. Duke now 8-3. I mean, they've got a chance to win 10 games in Manny Diaz's first year. I mean, let's see. Virginia Tech still looking for that 6th win to get bowl eligible. Anyway, let's see what else. How about Miami? Blew out Wake Forest 42-14. 280 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception for Cam Ward. Not really what we were expecting. I mean, he needs to have a big game against Syracuse to win the Heisman. Seems like no one really wants to win the Heisman, but anyway, so let's see. SMU beat Virginia 33-7. They remain undefeated in the ACC. It's like Virginia will play Virginia Tech. Winner goes bowling. Let's see. About Florida State. Just destroyed Charleston Southern 41-7. It was a huge win for the Noles. Looks like they're going to finish the season with 2 wins. I mean, 2 wins are better than 1. But anyway, let's see what else. Yeah, about Illinois and Rutgers. Yep, this was a great game, but no one watched it because it was on Peacock. But anyway, Illinois wins 38-31. Anyway, let's see. I was like tied at 31, and then and then it was like 31 to 29, or 31 to I think it was like 31 to 29. And then Luke Altmaier threw a 40-yard bomb to Pat Bryant for the winning touchdown with 4 seconds to go. Yeah, and then after the kickoff, Illinois' defense then got a safety on the final play. So it looks like they're going to stay in the top 25. Let's see, Penn State had a struggle win with Minnesota, 26-25. Minnesota jumped out to a 10-0 lead, and then they were up 22-16 to start the 4th quarter. And of course, Penn State, finally got it going in the 4th quarter. 10 points. And they survive. Stay in the hunt. Anyway, let's see. Cal beat Stanford 24-21. Cal is now bowl eligible. There's some Pac-12 in the ACC. Still calling yourselves the American Coast Conference. Yeah, y'all need to come up with a new name to be more inclusive of Stanford and Cal. I mean, so I would say, I mean, something to where you can still call it the ACC. Might be something to work on during the off season. Maybe either the the American Coast Conference or the All Coast Conference. As you also got the Gulf Coast. I mean, you do have Florida State and SMU. That's more like the Gulf Coast. So, but anyway, let's see. West Virginia beats Central Florida 31-21. West Virginia gets bowl eligible. So sorry, West Virginia fans. Looks like you're stuck with Neil Brown for at least another year. I mean, UCF is now eliminated from making a bowl game. I mean, UCF has just been, very disappointing team this year. Anyway, let's see. Arkansas beats Louisiana Tech 35-14. They're bowl eligible. So it looks like they're keeping Sam Pittman. And then let's see. Pitt just got destroyed by Louisville. 37-9. I mean, what's happened to Pitt? They started out 7-0. Now they're on a 4-game losing streak. Anyway, so I guess that is going to be it. So, anyways, let me know what y'all think in the comments below, and thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all again next time.